Hey, hey, my fly beautiful ladies and gents. Welcome back to 111 PB Fly. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been here before, thanks for still rocking with me, okay? If you are a cross watcher, hope you find something to drop up for somebody else. I don't know if it's for you or you running to tell that, but whatever it is, you're welcome here too, all right? So, let's see what's going on in the energy. I hope everybody's having a great Saturday so far, all right? Good morning, afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're watching this. All right, so we're going to go ahead and tap into the energy and see what's going on for my beautiful collective, okay? All right. Spirit guides, ancestors, archangels, guardian angels, please protect me as I channel the messages for the collective, all right? Please give me clear, concise answers that they will understand. And then we can go ahead and know how to handle our day, our week, our month. Okay? What is this? What is this? That's too many. We're going to take you. All right, sixth house, water element. Put y'all right on back up in there. Okay? What else? What's this? We got square in reverse. All right. Career restrictions are no longer in the way. Okay, what else do we need to know? Spirit guys, can I get one more? This is the high energy for right now. Eighth house. Endings of the occult, mysteries, intensity, obsessions. Bottom of the deck, we have Black Moon here. Rebellion, seduction, and affair. The other woman or man. Okay? So let's see, what is this? All right. Spirit, what is this that we about to get into? Okay? Let's slide you down some more, damn. Slide you on down some more. Okay? Yeah, just like that. Okay. Okay, so what is this that we tapping into? Spirit. Spirit. All right, so I see the sixth house here, okay? And this is representing, what energy is that? Sixth house. Seventh is Libra, so six is Virgo, okay? Sixth house is Virgo energy. All right, health and diet, routine, work habits, fitness, organization, okay? So I feel like you're taking care of the overall necessities of your life. Woosah, your eating habits, getting things back to, the ordinary, making sure everything's intact. Your health, your pets, your fitness routine, your daily routine, okay? Make sure you organize your work within your home, okay? So everything is, feel like you clean the house with everything. Water element, okay? This is here. Trust your feelings, not using logic. Go with the flow, okay? Subtle changes, all right? Psychic, dreaming, intuition. All right, so this is speaking of you, tapping into your emotions, okay? I feel like with that water energy, is this could be a Cancer, my water signs, all right? So I just feel like you guys are being asked to go with the flow. Trust that things are changing subtly, use your intuition, all right? With the square here in reverse, this is speaking of, creative restrictions, obstacles, being under pressure, having power struggles, but this is in reverse. So this is just letting me know that whatever you've been struggling with, whatever has been holding you back, those things are being removed. Like, those things will no longer be an issue here. And with eighth house here, we also have Scorpio energy. So it's an ending for a new beginning when it comes to, I guess in the past, somebody was been in the occult, or somebody had obsessive energy, somebody was, in the dark. Like, it's the ending of somebody being in the dark, like not knowing which way to go. Or it could very well be somebody in low bearing, low vibing energy, just not doing things on the up and up, okay? Doing things negatively or whatever. So it's the end of that negative cycle, or that negativity that's been taunting you, okay? That's the best way I can explain that. with this black moon here, okay? Somebody was rebellious, you know, had affairs, you know, there was a lot of cheating or whatever going on. So let's tap and see, what is this? Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Okay. Dang, first card out just flew out. All right. Queen of Swords in reverse. All right. Queen of Swords in reverse. Also have the Knight of Cups here. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we had a Queen of Wands in reverse. All right. So I feel like look at it this way. I feel like this Queen of Wands in reverse was jealous, okay? And maybe they were jealous of, you know, how you maintain your health, how you maintain your life, how your routine, your daily routine and your fitness and your organization skills. Maybe they lack this in their area, you know, in their area of life. And I feel like with this Queen of Wands to come out and we're clarifying this 6th house, somebody was jealous of how you maintain your daily life, your routine, your health, your work habits, all of that, okay? And then they didn't want you to be seen as the Queen of Swords in the upright. They wanted you to be negative with them. Queen of Wands in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse. They wanted you to be just as jealous and intolerant as they are, okay? I feel like they wanted you to be in this energy. And with this Knight of Cups here, you know, this is a knight. So I feel like they used this knight to try to make you get in this energy to match them. Because they didn't want anybody to see you as you were in the upright. With this Knight of Cups here, you know, this is somebody that's charming, romantic, okay? They come in and woo you, sweep you off your feet. They didn't want this knight to see you as somebody that's organized and have your life together, okay? That's what I'm getting from that. So let's tap in and see what else do we need to know. Spirit guys, what else we need to know about this Queen of Swords in reverse? Oh, this situation. What is this? Okay. We have the Wheel of Fortune here. Luck is in your favor, okay? Expansion, change, destiny, opportunity, good karma, which is dharma, okay? After somebody tried to have you in a mental prison with anxiety and feeling alone, like your hands were tied and mental chaos, the Three of Swords is here. Feel like you're coming out of this betrayal, this heartbreak situation, all right? Somebody didn't want this to end with this third party. And we saw who that was, that Queen of Wands in reverse initially, okay? Yeah, they wanted, you know, you're walking towards your abundance with this Wheel of Fortune, okay? New opportunities, you're manifesting your rewards, okay? Where before we saw that Queen of Wands didn't want that knight to see you as the person you are, the Queen of Swords. You're truthful, okay? Somebody who has suffered a loss or hardship, okay? So I feel like that person tried to keep you stuck, okay, with this Eight of Swords here, this mental chaos, this mental prison, fear, anxiety, alone, all right? But I feel like with this 6th house, you still kept up with your, I didn't mean to put that out. You still kept up with, you know, your daily routine. You still did what you were supposed to do, okay? Spirit guys, what else do we need to know? Tell me more about this Wheel of Fortune. What else do we need to know? Or this Queen of Swords energy. Knight of Pentacles, again, wish granted. Knight of Pentacles wants to come in and give you a solid offer, okay? Patient, this person's patient. They work hard. They move slow as hell. It's the slowest knight in the deck. But they want a wish granted. They want harmony. They want success, abundance, a blessing, good fortune as well, okay? So what's on the bottom? Five of Swords. Okay. So this Knight of Pentacles is coming in. They're still playing mind games, being deceptive, okay? Playing to win, victory at all costs. So Spirits is saying be mindful, okay? Yeah, because they want to wish granted. I mean, I just had that. What's behind here? Death card. Ending, transformation. You've been through pain and hurt, unexpected changes because you know, you're growing. That's with that Wheel of Fortune with the luck here. All right. What else we need to know? Okay, Anonymous. You can't compete where you don't compare. It's like a knife and a spoon race. You might not scoop well, but you sure can't cut through the competition. All right, with this in reverse, I feel like there is no competition. Damn, ain't that a song? There is no competition. But look, whoever this is, that Queen of Wands, she can't compare to you, period. All right? She tried, but she cannot compare to you. All right? Spirit guys, what else we need to know about this situation? All right, what else do we need to know? That's a lot. We're not taking that. All right, we will take that, though. Somebody's chakras are not in alignment here, okay? And I believe it because it came out in reverse. Evil eyes here. We saw jealousy. So that Queen of Wands in reverse, she's jealous of you, okay? That person is jealous of you. They're jealous of how you maintain yourself. How do you have the audacity to be healthy and organized, and you stay fit and you do all these things at one damn time? How dare you, okay? How do you have work habits? How do you have your daily routines and you have time to do everything? Like, what's wrong with you? How do you do that? And you have skills. What? Okay? You walk the dog. You take care of the house. You have the job. You're organized at the job. You still have time to go to the gym. You still eat right. How dare you, okay? They're not in alignment, and they're sending you the evil eye. Because this nice guy wants you, okay? Somebody wants you, boo, all right? And they want you to trust them, but you're moving on. That's that Knight of Pentacles coming in here trying to give you an offer, but it's sideways. They want your abundance. We just saw that, okay? Let's see. Let's hit another deck. A deck. Let's see. Let's go with you. Spirit guys, what we need to know? What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? That's a lot. Yeah. They have not done the shadow work. I can't make this up. They have not done the shadow work that's needed. That's why they're still in reverse, okay? Taking the elevator instead of the stairs. Spirit said, no. You're going to have to go through this the way everybody else did. Spirit said, you wasting your time because you want to level up, all right? You want your level up, period. And don't let nobody come in. They cannot bait and switch. Spirit said what they said, okay? All right, let's move on. What is this water element here? Okay. Spirit guys, what's going on with this water element? What do we need to know? All right. We have the Six of Cups here, all right? Good memories, nostalgia, past love, friendship. Okay. Okay, so somebody in water element here. Could be a water sign of some sort, all right? But somebody here is thinking about the past, all right? They are trying to go with the flow, all right? Making subtle changes. They're dreaming, okay? Or this could be you, all right? Maybe you're going with the flow, but as you do this and these subtle changes, you're thinking about the past. You're trusting your feelings with the good memories, the things that influenced you, friends, partners. You think about how immature you were at one point, all those things. Who you gave to, who gave to you, family, all of that, okay? Bottom of the deck, we have the Fool. How you are a free spirit. You have self-confidence, okay? You're willing to take an adventure and move forward to do something else. Let's see, what is this? Spirit guys, what we need to know about this Six of Cups? That's too many. Actually, it's three. Let's rock with it. Okay. The Towers here in reverse. We have the Ten of Cups here, and we have the Two of Pentacles. All right. Okay. So I feel like you're thinking about the past and the situation, and with this Tower here in reverse, you know that somebody was lying on you, okay? You know that somebody tried to do anything to get to you, and that's this Knight of Pentacles here and that Queen of Wands. You know that they was trying to win at any cost, okay? And I feel like you swerved this. You avoided this Tower, all right? With this Two of Pentacles here, you knew somebody was juggling you. You knew that they had options and they kept you in limbo about a marriage. Maybe this person promised you. We saw that Knight had a solid offer. Maybe somebody was promising you, yeah, we're going to get married. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. But, they never came through, okay? With this Eight of Wands on the back, no communication. Nothing happened, okay? They made you promises, but there was nothing, okay? It was broken promises, and you were thinking about that, okay? So let's see what we got here. What else we need to know, Spirit? What else do we need to know? We got Philippians 2:3 in reverse. Do nothing from a selfish ambition or conceit, but in humility, count on others more significant than yourself. This is in reverse. So you knew you was dealing with somebody that was selfish. And you was like, this isn't the energy that I want to be in. Okay? So I guess you decided to go ahead and make a stand and change course. Okay? What else we need to know, Spirit Guides? Let's see. And I guess this is how you went to your level up. You knew you was wasting your time. Okay, that's a lot. What are these? Okay. Divination in reverse. Okay. Legal issues. So somebody's not doing divination anymore. Legal issues. They have legal issues. All right. They don't want the destruction. They couldn't cause you destruction. They wanted your commitment. Yeah. And they didn't have self-love. I feel like that's that Queen of Wands in reverse. All right. You knew this. You saw that and you knew that. Okay. Somebody was in the middle trying to throw your situation off, but you just left. You went with the flow and he was like, I'm out. Y'all can have this. I'm going to swerve this tower. Okay. At the time, maybe you didn't know anything about divination. Okay. Or this person has to stop using divination. They having legal issues. You know, they tried to use that. Their divination tactics didn't work as far as you getting a commitment. They wanted a commitment. And now I feel like whatever divination they tried to do to get this commitment, it didn't work. And they didn't have any self-love for themselves. And it didn't bring you any destruction. But it did for them. They got court issues now with the Most High because you in high honor. All right? They did this against somebody that is in high honor because they were in their self-node. Again, I told you this person was moving. If for them to be the Queen of Wands in reverse, that person is moving on low vibing energy. All right. So it's just negativity with all that jealousy and all that stuff. I can't make it up. They don't want to be jealous and envious anymore. Okay. So let's see. What else? Let's hit another deck. What we need to know, Spirit Guides. What else do we need to know? Yeah, they didn't have clear insight on who you were. They didn't know you was in high honor. All right. Now they can't plan to do anything. All right. There's no talking. There's no communication. They've been cut off. All right. What's on the bottom of the deck? Thinking of you, missing you, nostalgic in reverse. I feel like you're not thinking about this person at all. You're good. You don't want this ex back. I can't make it up. What was that tried to come out? Yeah, all they got is your pictures. Now they reminiscing and missing you, but you're good. They miss you and you ain't thinking about them. I can't make it up. All right. Let's see. What is this square? Creativity in reverse. So your blocks, your creative blocks have been untouched. Okay. With this in reverse, that means you're not having these issues anymore. What do we need to know, Spirit Guides, about this square in reverse? That's too many. All right. We got the Page of Swords here. All right, we got the Page of Swords, unconcerned. Yeah, you're not concerned. Again, your daily routines, you focused on you. All right, you going with the flow. You're not bothered by none of this. That's how you getting this level up. You already walked away. You swerved that tower. You unconcerned. You're planning. You're patient. You know, you're protected. The Nine of Wands is here. You've been through it. Yeah, you holding on to that wand. You got a little beat up in this situation, but your strength endured. All right, your resilience is everything. All right, and that's what this Queen of Wands hates about you in reverse. They can't stand your resilience. All right, how do you do that? How you do that? There, that's what I'm hearing. All right, so listen, let's see what else we need to know. Yeah, I can't make it up. This is my black magic card. So they was doing shit that they shouldn't have been. And we saw that right here with this divination in reverse. They tried it to get your commitment. That person wanted to make you a solid offer. And they tried it in the courts to get this commitment for themselves. But you swerved this destruction. It didn't hit you. It missed you because you swerved this tower. Now they got that court coming up. They got to deal with this, okay? But they ain't have a clear mind of who you were. They didn't know they was messing with somebody in high honor. All right? Hey, you got to know what you're doing before you start pulling them tricks out the bag, okay? Page of Swords is here. Let's see. Spirit guys, tell me more. What we need to know about this Page of Swords. Wait a minute, y'all. All right. What's on the bottom? Empress in reverse. I can't make it up. I cannot make it up. All right. We got the Six of Cups in reverse. No second chances. Nostalgia in reverse. Again, you not thinking about somebody and somebody thinking about you. With that missing you, whatever. But they don't get a second chance when it comes to a soulmate connection. And this is just how it came out. The Empress in reverse. Somebody that is jealous, materialistic. They not creative, okay? They not stable, all right? They don't have any abundance. It's just darkness wherever they are, okay? Two of Cups is in reverse. Six of Cups is in reverse. They not getting a happy relationship. They don't get a second chance, all right? There's no union here. There's no reconciliation here, all right? And meanwhile, you were unconcerned about what's going on in this situation. Yeah, they betrayed you, all right? Depression, sadness, separation, loneliness. They got that breakup, all right? And they regret it. But again, that divination is real. Like, stop playing with stuff that you don't know nothing about, okay? Wait, hold on. I want to pull one of these. What we got, Spirit? Divine assistance. I can't make it up. Supernatural forces, entities, ancestors, angelic help working towards your goal. So Spirit said, I got you. You are a high honor. We're not going to let this touch you. I feel like Spirit guided you. That's how you knew to swerve this tower, okay? And that's why this destruction didn't come towards you. What else we need to know, Spirits? Thank you for these clear, concise answers. What we need to know. Yeah, they got this conflict on their hands for telling these lies on you. They got to eat this, okay? Flying monkeys. Yeah, they got to deal with this. They got a conflict on their hands. Distant future is not looking too good, all right? Yeah, mature woman in reverse. Listen, they should have known better is what I heard. This don't even belong here. What's this? Blood moon, beginnings, endings, shadow work. Yeah, emotional cleansings and reset, spiritual growth. This person need to cleanse their energy. They got a lot of conflict. I feel like they're going to continue to have conflict until they put an end to this and clear their energy. All right? Destruction, emotional baggage. All right? Unexpected situations. That's what they got coming up. And this is divine assistance. All right? Angel guides, supernatural forces, entities, ancestors, angelic help working towards your goals. So they're bringing this person conflict until emotional baggage and destruction with unexpected situations until they learn to cleanse their energy and stop doing this fuckery stuff, okay? What else we need to know? Because that card didn't even belong in this deck. Third party snitch. I can't make it up. Spirit's talking today. Somebody getting iced out, all right? And they working hard. They worked hard. Ice King said, I ain't got time for you. Somebody done cut somebody off. They being cold to this third party. This third party worked so hard. This Jezebel worked hard to get something from you. They can't manipulate this person anymore, all right? This person, they don't want this. Listen, see the red on both of these cards? This Jezebel, this lustful energy, that's a Jezebel, period. That's the energy they brought. They can't manipulate this person anymore. And now this Jezebel don't want to be unstable and bad mental health. This Ice King is like, listen, I ain't got time. It's conflict here. They done put this person on their ass. And now this person is being, divine assistance is coming in to handle this. Like, period. I don't even know how else to say it. Spirit guides are coming through. Like, this what we doing. Ooh, triggered. Yeah, healing, traumatized, solitude. They need to heal. I just said that. And this card didn't even belong in this deck. All right? Spirit guides are saying, we're going to be on that ass until you learn to cleanse your energy, all right, and reset. You're going to have emotional baggage, destruction, unexpected situations, lots of conflict here for this third party, okay, for all those lies they told. And they just going to be triggered until they heal. Deal with it, all right? Spirit said what they said. What's this 8th house? Spirit guides. All right, endings, beginnings, the occult, mysteries, obsessions, underworld, shadows. This is all dark energy. All right, this is under Scorpio. What do we need to know? All right, Knight of Swords. Somebody's rushing in to seize an opportunity, throwing themselves towards you, okay? Warns against harsh decisions, rash decisions. What's on the bottom of here? All right, superficial, King of Cups in reverse, yeah. So I feel like that was that Knight of Pentacles, you know, that same energy, somebody coming through, trying to get you to, I'm here, I'm going to help, I'm da-da-da-da-da, but they ain't shit. Superficial, untrustworthy, liar, ruthless, and vicious, okay? Ten of Wands. All they brought is a bunch of damn problems, a betrayal, all right? Some losses, okay? It's just bringing that negativity to your energy. We don't need that. Spirit guys, what we need to know about this Knight of Swords? The Moon, Queen of Pentacles, yeah. They brought you illusions, confusion, hidden truth, deception. All right. So with this occult, that's that shadow. All right. They living in their shadow. They bringing you that dark energy, playing in divination, lustful, reckless energy, lies. All right. So they came to you as this knight, like everything's on the up and up. All right. Quick communication, Knight of Swords, rapid action. All right. Confident. They was confident when they came through. All right. But it was just an illusion. It wasn't real. And they had you thinking that you was going to get this marriage. Remember I told you they promised you everything but ain't do nothing. All right. Four of Wands is here. You ain't getting no celebration. It wasn't no wedding. It wasn't no partnership. It was just a bunch of lies. This person ain't take no action. All right. What we need to know. Flower of Life in reverse. The cycle of creation is said to symbolize the fundamental forms of space and time. Okay? So I feel like it wasn't the right time. Wrong place, wrong time. Like it wasn't meant to be. Spirit guys, what we need to know. When you think of a flower blooms. This is in reverse. There was no growth in this situation at all. Spirit guys, what we need to know. What else do we need to know? Occupation. The veil. Okay. So the veil is thin. I feel like with this dark energy, I feel like somebody tried to bring a halt to your occupation, like they was messing with your stability. Okay. And I feel like with the veil here, you saw through this. All right. They saw your abundance. They tapped in with this occult mess or whatever. They put illusions on your abundance, on your job and your money. So I feel like somebody was playing with how you get your income with this confusion and illusion here. The rich guy is here. The mature man is here. Okay. And the priestess is in reverse. So that Empress in reverse was playing in the energy of this rich guy, mature man, bringing confusion and illusion to their money and their occupation. So somebody was playing with somebody's energy when it came to their money. They didn't want them to manifest nothing. You too, single, sexy, and sufficient. All right, but you pushed through this. That's why you leveling up. All right. Star in reverse. They didn't want you to be seen as the star. That person didn't awaken. I can't make this up, y'all. They got a lot going on in their energy. Jeez, more Christmas. Spirit guys, what we need to know. There is no conflict. There's no compromise in this situation. They did too much in the dark, okay? There's no positive outcome. This is not a divine using. Maybe somebody was using somebody. Damn, I didn't even mean to say that. I meant to say divine union, all right? Yeah, they was using somebody for their finances. They can't do that anymore, all right? Now they want to tell you they back for good, pure joy, soulmates, heart repair. They need to heal. All right, this person's triggered. It's right here. They need to heal their heart. Ain't no sexual desire there. Don't nobody want them. They want this high value Empress over here. All right. Damn. Netflix and chill. Yeah, they was sneaking around doing the most on you. And you deaded that, left their ass right where they was at. What else we need to know? What was that? Hit the brakes. I just said that. You deaded that. Skirt. Skirt on them. All right. Ancestor said, you go back, we're going to be rolling in our grave. We not playing. All right. You already see this. They out here. They helping you. They say, you go back to that man. You going to have us pissed, okay? Supernatural forces, entities, ancestors, angelic help working towards your goals. All right. Ancestors are helping you get away from this fuck shit. And they say they're going to roll in their grave, all right? This person stringing you along. Don't even play. Don't play with it, okay? Let's see. What's with this black moon over here? All right. Rebellion, seduction, and affair. The other woman, the other man. Well, we know that. All right. We saw that Jezebel third party right here. All right. So what do we need to know about them, Spirit? What's going on with this rebellion, seduction, affair? What we need to know? I feel like somebody in energy still trying to bring that to you. What we got? We got the King of Wands in reverse, all right? Somebody has ill intentions. I just said somebody trying to bring it to you. We got the Two of Wands right here, all right? Somebody knows they got two different paths they can take, all right? They need to detach new possibilities. They plan and anticipate, and they trying to figure out which way they want to sway, all right? Ten of Swords is here. They want success. They leaving their old ways behind. Or this is you. You left this behind, all right? Page of Wands. Somebody wants to bring you a message. Bearer of news. You got the Ace of Pentacles here. Prosperity, financial gain, new job, money, savings, abundance, all right? King of Cups is here. Superficial, insurmountable amount of problems again. All right, yeah. So somebody in energy, they coming to you like, yeah, I've changed my ways, whatever, but it's because they want to tap into your prosperity. They know you leveling up. So this person's going to try to pull the wool over your eyes. I left my old ways behind. They want to come in and attach to your, they want to attach to your abundance. What's on the bottom of the deck? Okay, awakening, rejoining the world, coming out of isolation. The Empress in reverse. All right, ain't nothing changed. Like somebody coming through or being sent to you for that person. Okay, let's see. What else we need to know? What else we need to know, Spirit, about this King of Wands in reverse? What we need to know about this King of Wands in reverse? Okay. Mind games. I can't make it up. It's right here. Mind games is here. All right. Deception. All right. You're not in this fantasy anymore. They know you're not in this fantasy anymore. This person's not passionate. They're not reliable. And they're just going to bring you another betrayal. Depression, sadness, separation. All right. So Spirit is warning you. This person's coming back in to play mind games with you. All right. Yeah. Surprise and admire. I feel like there's no emotions with you attached to this person. Devil energy at the back of the deck. I can't make it up. They're still toxic and have these karmic ties. So don't fall for it. What's on the top? They trying to get a wish granted. They know you leveling up. They want your abundance. I can't make it up. Endings, transformations here. Pain and hurt. Unexpected change. They gonna have to be in their feelings when you tell them no. All right. Sacral chakra in reverse. They don't have any creativity, because they can't connect to you. All right? You're not sleeping with this person. They can't do nothing. All right? They ain't got nothing on you, because they can't tap in. What we need to know, Spirit guides? Ain't no pleasure. We saw that emotions in reverse. They're not a starseed. All right? They have not awakened. We just saw Empress in reverse. What's this? You are not enamored. It's right here. Surprise and admirer. You're not interested. Feel like you don't even see this person the same. Courthouse is right back here at the bottom of the deck. Let's see. Spirit guys, what we need to know? What's this? You're in peaceful vibes. No more drama. I know that's right. Soul alignment. You like, I ain't got time. What was this sticking out? Yes, and you're not infatuated. I cannot make this up. You're good here. You not, listen, ain't no attraction here. You like, what? Miss me. We're done. Okay. Okay. Broken mirrors. Yeah. You make this person face themselves. They got to deal with the mess that they created. We saw triggers is right here. You make this third party triggered. All right. They got to face their addictions. They were supposed to awaken. It's right here. They refused. Okay. So yeah, they have to heal. All right. Now they in turmoil. They triggered. They didn't learn the lessons. They have addictions. They didn't awaken. All right. They didn't want you moving on. They wanted you stuck with them. They don't want this repetitive cycle, but they got to face the facts. The mirror is right here. All right? There's no growing together here. Energy match, nah. You know what I'm saying? They trying to come in and play on you like y'all on the same page, but you know what it is. You in peaceful vibes. You're past all this, all right? You know that this is wasting your time and you on your level up. Let me see. I'm going to get y'all one more and then we're going to close this out. I already used that. Let's go over here. Spirit guys, what else they need to know so we can close this out? Can I get one more for them? On the DL, discreet. They're going to tell you they're not having a double life anymore. What's on the back? Fall back. Giving space. You withdrawing your energy in absence. Damn, and you got a mask on. You like, stay back. I'm good over here, right? We not dealing with this, okay? Chain of events, consequences, creeping. They spying on you. All right? Yeah, you know this person is a scam and they a fraud. So you like, I'm good. Yeah, Spirit got you. All right, let's get some emotions on the table. How this person feeling? Uncertainty, okay? Awakening. They uncertain if they should. Feeling of not being able to foresee the future, bringing anxiety, unease when uncertainty appears. It reminds you to embrace what cannot be controlled, trust your intuition, and courageously face the unknown challenges for the future will gradually become clear. This person knows that they got to grow, period, all right? With awakening to pop up right here twice, and I just said it, I don't know where that card went, but they were supposed to awaken and they didn't. This person is having a reevaluation of what they need to be doing. Okay, let's get you a message from the universe and close this out. If you haven't liked the video, like the video, follow me, subscribe, all right? So you catch all of my postings when I do post.